Hey everybody, today I just wanted to share a tool with everyone. If this is helpful, you're welcome to take it and use it as however you want. But essentially this is just a way to launch a simulated Modbus device. So this allows you, this is all Modbus TCP, doesn't support Modbus RTU or any sort of serial communications. But it's a good way if you're new to Modbus and want to practice sending commands. Even outside of LabVIEW, right? If I've used this before working with like a Python developer who's never used Modbus before, and just having the ability to launch a simulated Modbus device and let them practice sending commands, making sure they're getting data back and forth how they expected, can be useful. So what this is basically just a Modbus slave. So it's listening for incoming connections. It stores its own information about coils, holding registers, input registers, and yeah, I can read the information on here, the status of these coils, and registers and whatnot, and they can be read or written from different Modbus masters. So kind of demonstrate this. This is just the Modbus COM tester that's in the tools menu if you install the Plasmonique Modbus client. So it's a good way to just test stuff. I've just configured this for TCP on localhost. Port 502 is standard, but if you needed to use a different port, you can change it. So yeah, let's open the port. We get this light on showing that we are connected. You also can see on my Modbus client that we are connected as well. So we're getting some timeout errors just because nothing's being communicated. But yeah, you can see we are connected. So I can go in here and I can, let's write some registers. So let's write 4 registers, and let's write maybe a value of 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's write those. And let's fetch these holding registers. Yeah, so you can see here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So our read was successful. I can, do coils, whatnot. So let's, set some of these coils. Let's write 3 of those. And let's fetch these coils. So you can see, yep, those got updated. So by default, all of the registers, all of the coils, inputs, everything is going to be 0 or false until it's been updated. But once it's been written to, it's going to hold that data so it persists. Basically you can just test Modbus communication. So if I may be writing an application that works with a Modbus device and I don't have the Modbus device yet, I can just launch this and instead do all my commands to this. That way my code doesn't error out. It works. I can get data back and forth. Maybe it's not the actual values, but works just fine. So this is a good tool for just testing Modbus communications, and it does support many TCP clients. So I can have more than just a single piece of software talking to this. I could have lots of pieces of software talking to it. So I can also create a separate little tool that's updating values if I want to basically have something else maybe updating these in a certain manner, and I can have my software actually reading them in a certain manner or something like that. But yeah, this is a free open source tool. The link to this is available in the description for the video if you want to go take this code. And it is fully compatible with the runtime engine. So you can see I'm actually running this as an exe right now, so it can be built into an exe and it works just great. So if anyone is interested in this little tool for simulating Modbus, feel free to do whatever you want with it. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in.
Canon Controls is your gateway to mastering LabVIEW. Dive into programming for data acquisition, industrial communications, and manufacturing automation. Explore how to enhance your projects with cybersecurity best practices. Join the journey to elevate your skills and secure your systems with every episode.